What is going on YouTube? Kronos here, and welcome back to another PSO2 video. So today's video, we're actually be going over an article that popped up over on the website, as SEGA likes to do while I'm not paying attention. They get an article to pop up out of nowhere. We're like, oh, okay, well, this is great. So I'm gonna have to start paying attention to the website again. But if you guys are new to the channel, my name is Krono, I do content over on YouTube. I wouldn't say daily, but we're gonna start moving into, more closer to like either, every other day or closer to daily uploads again while we have content to cover. Would appreciate a subscribe if you guys want to keep up with the content as we move towards that 10K mark. Man, it's been a while since I've done my intro. It's pretty bad. We'll get back into it. We'll get back into it, but let's get started. So here I am. Honestly, I just finished raid over on 14. Not really doing too much. And shout out to the boy Nico for letting me know that this article popped up over here on the website. Now, again, I have this like thing about the articles and how they're organized. I really don't like the way they're organized right now, but either way, we have this announcement here that came up at 11 o'clock. We have a balance adjustment. So in case anyone's curious why this didn't pop up in the headline, perfectly honest, this probably came up after the headlines, since the headlines are recorded in advance, probably came up afterwards, so on and so forth. So don't worry too much about that. But what we do have coming up are some changes, some class changes to basically everything. It's actually quite a bit, so let's unpack this. Now, I've only read a little bit of this, just the hunter changes to kind of get an idea on exactly what we have coming up. And there's some weird wording used here. We're gonna have to kind of unpack a bit. Anyway, let's jump into this. So we've got class skill changes for hunter. They're changing up assault charge. Assault charge is the partisan PA. Basically, they're allowing it to be a bit more flexible. You've got a bit more turn speed, as well as the fixed movement change is not going to mess around either. So if you're trying to just do like a quick movement with just like assault charge, it's not going to be too annoying if you're not charging it. But if you have charging it, you have a bit more control over it. So super cool there. They mentioned fix instead of up or lower, like as in like there was a problem with these potencies specifically, as if there was an issue. I'm gonna assume that like they're balancing the potencies, probably buffing them. I'm not sure exactly how that's going to work out, but they use fix the potency a lot. So we're gonna have to kind of find out what that actually means. Anyway, so Wired Lance, we have, let's see. So I don't know why I lost my train of thought there for a second, but Wired Lance, we have Cutting Layer and Turbulent Train. They will be fixing the potency of those. We'll have to see what that actually means. Partisan adjustment specifically, they will be easing the cancellation timing of sidestep for normals, and they'll also be adjusting the partisan PA's Cleaving Scythe and Fatal Tornado. It says fix the potency and then fix the potency allocation when not charging, and then adjust to allow movement to left and right between attacks. So we'll have to see how that actually works out. It looks like they're basically kind of just making it a bit easier to use the PAs, and then we can only hope that fix the potency means some form of buff, but we'll have to see how that works out. Fighter, so they're doing some changes there. The following adjustments will be made to fighters' class skills. Acceleration drive, fix the movement distance. I hope this means increase the movement distance of what it's supposed to be and fix the bug that caused it to be able to move like forever. So we'll have to see how that actually works out. But I've always said acceleration drive was actually pretty good. It just is only good within its range. It needed like, basically needed Wire Lance to get within range, a good range for acceleration drive, and then acceleration drive was great for staying on top of your targets. Hopefully this removes the need for Wired Lance completely in that situation. Twin Dagger adjustments specifically, so we have Hell's Coat, which they fixed the potency apparently, and then fixed the vertical firing angle of the shockwave. I'm not sure what that means. I guess it's like better vertical tracking more than likely, but we'll have to see how that works out. The following adjustments will be made to Double Saber Photon Arts. Julian Dance, ease the timing for advanced input between attacks. I guess, like, honestly, I'm not sure what they're trying to go for with this one. I'll have to let me know in the comments. A quick gash, fix the potency, and then ease the timing for advanced input between attacks. Again, not sure what they're going for in this one. Like I said, you guys have to let me know in the comments if you guys got a better idea of what they were actually going for in that case. Following adjustments will be made for the Ranger class. Rifle Grenadier. Fix the potency of trapping grenades, increase the attack range for the trap, and then fix the round velocity for the grenade. So the grenade goes faster, the range for the trap, I assume, is larger. I'll just say increase the attack range for the trap, so I guess it does, it's a larger range overall. And then they said fix the potency, so I'm assuming they mean increase the potency. Spread shot, change specifications so PP is recovered when an attack hits. Interesting, and then fix potency, probably increase potency. Spread shot, quick getaway, extend the invulnerability duration. Oh, interesting. Okay, cool. So you have a bit more iframes on spread shot, quick getaway. I mean, Ranger really only had like their step is basically all they really had as far as invulnerability goes. So not bad. Also, the following adjustment will be made to assault rifle photon arts. The raising shot. Fix the potency, so they increase the potency of raising shot, and then ease the potency reduction during multiple hits when it has been charged. I guess they're making this more useful in single target, like the charge damage. Maybe making it useful single target. I don't know. Actually, I'm not sure what they're going for here either. Not exactly a ranger main, so I'm not sure what they were going for here. To be fair, I play fighter, but I wasn't sure what they're going much for fighter either, so I can't say too terribly much. Launcher adjustments fix the potency and round velocity of launcher photon blast. Okay, dope. And then the following adjustments will be made for launcher. Did I miss anything else in the? Okay, let's see. No. Okay, I just want to make sure I didn't miss anything else. Fallen impact, increasing potency for fallen impact, increasing the attack range. Cool. Class skill adjustments for gunner. Gunner's got a pretty big spot. Okay, let's see what we've got. So the following adjustments will be made into gunner class. Chain trigger, fix the potency of chain trigger, finisher boost, and shorten cooldown time. Okay, so cooldown time is shorter. Hopefully that just means that when you get like a full chain, you just automatically go back into chain again. There's not like really any downtime. Not that there's a ton of downtime, but the fact there's any downtime, in my opinion, is kind of silly. It should just kind of like loop back into itself over and over again. Chain trigger, quick reload, shorten the cooldown reduction time per one chain. When combined with chain trigger cooldown, it'll be longer compared before adjustments. Okay, hang on, let's see. When combined with chain trigger cooldown, it will be longer compared to before adjustments were made. Sometimes words in my brain don't exactly add up. I'm not sure if they mean, so shorten the cooldown reduction timer or time per one chain. So they shorten the amount of cooldown reduction that you get by one per each chain. I'm not sure if that means that it'll be faster, if it's going to pop back up again. Again, it's going to be something in the comments. I'm sure someone's going to have something to say about it, so I'll have to like double check. I'm going to double back and look at a lot of these comments, so we'll have to see. Stellar arts increase the attack range during chain boost. Definitely agree. This shouldn't be like basically a melee attack essentially whenever you're in chain boost. Spread shot fix the potency, change specification of people. Yeah, they just basically made it so spread shot works the same across both. And spread shot could get away is the same thing because you have the ability in the gunner skill tree as well. Ease the cancellation timing of sidesteps for twin machine gun normals. Adjust the potency and PP recovery amount, and increase the shot number in the third step of the twin machine gun normal attack. Okay, so more shots in the third part of your normals. You don't really use your normals that much, I don't think. I think you're usually using your rolls, but we'll have to see. I don't really. Well, no, actually, now I think about it, it doesn't really matter. You don't have any need to use your rolls as much, but you might be using more stylish rolls now that it actually has a better range. So we'll have to see how that works out. The following adjustments were made to twin machine gun photon arts. Bullet rave, fix motion velocity, adjust the potency allocation, and increase the number of hits during the final step, and ease the cancellation timing of side steps, as well as aimless rain, increasing or easing the cancellation of timing of side step. So it looks like they got a buff overall. I think everything's really getting a buff, to be fair. Force, increased HP. You know, that is something that Force does need. You don't have any health, so that's important. Just we made a Talus photon arts. So convergence shot and spread shot are gonna increase their damage. I don't think you really use these for the damage, to be perfectly honest, but sure, it is what it is. I mean, I really didn't use Talus that much. I used Talus during leveling, and I've used it a bit playing Fighter Force, but that was mostly for AoE, and I've actually since stopped doing it. I just used Rod for AoE, so it is what it is. Attacker adjustments. Wand adjustments. Ease the cancellation time. So this was a big one. People asked for basically for PAs on wand not to be so stuck, like you really needed better cancellation or cancels. So hopefully that's going to be better overall. Ease the cancellation timing of sidestep and weapon action for wand normal attacks. Fix the potency of photonic fury for wand normal attacks. Ease fall timing in the wand photon blast, and then the following adjustments will be made to wand photon arts. Wave crash increases attack range. Adjust to allow movement to the left and right between attacks. Okay, interesting. Not sure if that's enough, but we'll have to see how that actually works out. Saying ease the cancellation timing doesn't really tell us by how much, though, so we'll have to see what that really works out to being. Next, we have Tex. It looks like we're getting buff potencies or fixed potency. Again, I'm assuming fix the potency just means buff potency, but we'll have to see how that works out. So buff potency for Foe and G-Foe, Barda and G-Barda, buff potencies and Zonde and G-Zonde. So we'll have to see how that works out overall. I feel like I'm saying that a lot. We don't really know, right? So apologies will be made to Braver Brave Combat, fix the reduction effect of PP consumption, fix PP recovery amount, and increase the attack range of combat finisher. Oh, that's actually really good. Maybe it'll make it so you don't absolutely need to have Force as a subclass for Braver. If you're playing Katana. If you're playing Bow, I feel like you're still going to want it. But if you're playing Katana, I feel like you do well from being able to like sub-fighter. So it'd be nice. Brave Combat close range. Increase the range when moving closer. Okay, you get closer to your target easier. And then Bow Illusion Plus. Fix the homing ability of attacks. Okay, cool. So better homing. Adjustments. Fix the PP recovery amount of the first and second steps of Katana normal attacks. The following adjustments will be made to Katana Photon Arts. Silverleaf Storm is going to have easy cancellation for weapon action, ease the fall timing, and then fix the potency. This was like kind of like your go-to when it came to Katana PAs because they didn't have a lot of animation lock. It had a little bit less damage overall, but didn't have a lot of animation lock. Iris Scale, increase the attack. I don't know why this is in bold. Increase the attack range of the first and second steps. Attack range of first and second steps, and ease the cancellation timing for weapon action, and then ease fall timing. And then Lotus was kind of like the big damage single target attack that would do the most amount of damage for you, but it was heavy on its animation time. So ease fall timing. So they're not changing that up, which actually is a good thing. You have to have a reason between the two. If you're not, like, you're never going to not use Lotus Lightning. You're always going to use Silverleaf Storm. Silverleaf Storm had like better movement and had better animation canceling. So Photon Bow adjustments. Increase the attack range when charged for Photon Bow normal attacks, and the following adjustments will be made to Photon Bow Photon Arts. The attack range for charge normals. Let's see. Flex Arrow, fix the potency, ease the potency reduction during multiple hits when charged in the first step. Frenzied Firework, fix the potency, increase the attack range, and the Dimensional Ray, fix the potency, fix the potency allocation when not charging, and increase the attack range when charging. Okay, actually this is really good. A lot of things, if fix the potency means increase potency, a lot of these things are good. And then as always, you get a skill tree reset per character, by the way, and they tell you how to get it if you need to. So if you want to get more skill tree resets, make sure to fill all of your slots on your character login screen. I'm not sure why it took me a second to even realize what I was saying there. But if you only have one character, say on one ship, make sure you at least have the other 2 free slots you get, because you can make 3 characters total to get all the free rewards for character resets. So a little tip there, but actually pretty dope. It looks like they're basically making class adjustments. Not all the class adjustments everyone's asked for, but a lot of class adjustments in the right direction. I'm really interested to see how these whole like the ease the cancellation timing of certain things is going to work out. Because a lot of people did dislike the amount of animation lock for some classes. So we'll have to see if this is a bit more in line with what they're looking for. Perfectly honest, I'll be playing Bouncer anyway. So like a lot of these things don't mean too much to me, but I will be trying out a lot of these classes again when the level 35 patch comes out. So it's going to be a good time for me then. But that's all I got for you guys today. That's all that's popped up new. I will be doing a more specific dive into Bouncer later in the week. So stay tuned for that. If you guys enjoyed the video, I'd appreciate a like. If you want to keep up with more, of course, subscribe to the channel. And I'll see you all in the next video. Take care. Peace out.